Hello everyone, today I will be reviewing the Silent Mary from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. This is official LEGO set number 71042. It comes with 2,294 pieces. It has 8 minifigures and 2 zombie sharks. This set was released back in 2017 and retailed for $200. It has since retired and is currently going for $300 brand new on Bricklink. Although I really enjoy the first 3 films from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, I have yet to see Dead Men Tell No Tales. It is expected to be available on Disney Plus later this year, so I'll be sure to check it out. The instruction manual does provide us with some information about the Silent Mary. From the short description, we learned that the Silent Mary was the pride of the Spanish Navy and was the most feared pirate hunting ship. This LEGO set depicts the Silent Mary in its cursed form. We can see that the pride of the Spanish Navy is now an old and decaying ship. Alright, now let's take an overall look at the ship. The ship is kind of long and it sits on 3 clear stands. The ship is rotting and decaying and the sails are wearing down, the hulls are falling apart, and you can see many gaps and holes throughout. The color of the ship is very dark and dull. The set has a lot of small LEGO elements such as the 1x1 wedge pieces and 1x1 gold studs. The ship is asymmetrical and each side of the build kind of looks different from each other. So there are 4 masts on the Silent Mary. The 2 in the center are identical in build. The sails are made out of a soft cloth material and do not have any printing on them. They come in a tan color, so you don't have to worry about discoloration or yellowing. These sails up here can be moved to different angles. The front mast can be slightly rotated. The deck of the ship is narrow and it continues with the theme of old and decay. The surface of the deck is uneven and discolored. Each side of the hull is made up of 3 separate panels that can be lifted up. The hinges that connect the panel to the ship are strong enough to hold them in place. With all of the panels up, we can see just how flat the bottom of the build is. The flat bottom are made up of Technic pieces, ensuring a strong core. With the panels all up, we can see more clearly the 3 stands that the Silent Mary sits on. Another pretty big feature that this build has is that the main mast, which is on a ball and socket joint, can be repositioned from an upright orientation to fall over. Since the mast is on a ball and socket joint, you can reposition the fallen mast in many different ways. Over time, I think that the ball and socket joint will become weak, so I decided to put together these bricks in order to support the mast. A main feature of this set is the ability to put the Silent Mary into an attack position in which the front of the ship lifts up and part of the hull opens up in order to swallow up enemy ships. In order to put the Silent Mary into the attack position, we first have to lift up the front panels on both sides of the ship. And then once those are up, we lift the entire front of the ship up as well. The front stand can easily be removed because it's only attached by a single Technic pin. So this is the main function of the set, and it looks pretty good and true to what the ship actually does in the movie. The attack feature of the Silent Mary is accomplished by these very strong Technic joints. Together, the stand does a really good job at holding up the Silent Mary. The set does tend to lean towards one side during the course of the review, but I was never concerned about it tipping over. You can see the ship swaying a lot as I rock the turntable, but the set remains upright. These are the minifigures that come with the set. The set comes with 8 minifigures. I forgot to add in the Silent Mary masthead to the lineup, but I'll show it to you guys later. Apparently the masthead counts as one minifigure. The set also includes 2 zombie sharks and a small rowboat. The zombie sharks are pretty cool. You can see the exposed ribs right here, and the mouth can be opened and closed. The first minifigure we have here is Captain Jack Sparrow. He is holding a sword and a bottle that seems to still hold the Black Pearl from Stranger Tides. He has a very detailed torso print, and he has 2 facial expressions. This is Henry. He has a nice ponytail piece for his hair, and he comes with 2 facial expression as well. And here's Karina. I think she has the most simple torso printing out of the bunch. She doesn't seem to have much detail compared to the other characters. She comes with 2 facial expression as well. And here's a closer look at her book. The first bad guy up is the boss. This is Captain Salazar. He comes with a very unique hairpiece. His head is transparent. Although his printing is very dull gray in color, I really like the details. This is Lieutenant Lazaro. He only has one facial expression. The last two minifigures in the lineup are Officer Magda and Officer Santos. They have similar features to the other villain minifigures. This one has a transparent right leg and is holding a broomstick and a sword. This one doesn't have leg, instead it has this piece as a substitute. This is the Silent Mary masthead. It's a statue that is at the bow of the ship. It's holding a shield and a sword and has some pretty detailed torso printing. It also comes with two facial expressions. The two zombie sharks can be attached to the Silent Mary. You just gotta lift up the middle panel and attach it to the Technic pin. Okay, so that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, short review of the Silent Mary. Do you guys have this set? What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.